When you woke up this morning, did you say, hey, it's Flag Day? I want to ask you this. When you look at the maple leaf, what does it make you feel? As it turns out, there's a lot that goes into being a Canadian citizen, and that's according to you. A new nationwide poll by the CBC and 4 other national organizations reveals just what it takes to be a good Canadian. You might be surprised by the results. Melanie Nagy joins me live, and she will break it all down. So I'm interested in this, Melanie. What do Canadians say it takes to be a good citizen?
Well, you know, this is a conversation starter, and we talk to people, you say, love of hockey, that makes me Canadian, or looking at our national animal, the beaver, that makes us Canadian. But you know what? This poll takes it deeper, and it really wanted to break down the attributes of what makes a good Canadian. And they had a list of traits that people could tick off what they felt made a good Canadian. There were the basics, such as obeying the law, paying your taxes, voting. Although interesting, voting ranked pretty low. Only 8% of people said that made them Canadian. Really what was more prominent were feelings of inclusion, participation in community. In fact, 25% of people say that's what makes you a good Canadian citizen, as well as helping others, being tolerant, treating men and women equally, respecting one's religion. Those were the dominant themes that came out of the poll and when they talked about traits of being a good citizen. But the poll also wanted to talk about, are you proud to be Canadian? And in that, it found a strong majority, 82% of people, all polled, said yes, they're very, very proud to be Canadian. But interestingly and notably, that was widely felt more amongst foreign-born Canadians. 88% said they feel proud, versus those people who were born here say 81% felt proud. So that was an interesting kind of shift there in that finding. Now, we took that question to a group of people. They recently became citizens. We wanted to ask them why they felt that foreign-born citizens might feel slightly more proud to be here than those born. Let's hear what they had to say.
Foreign-born citizens tend to be more proud to be Canadian citizens because they have another country to compare with.
Foreign-born Canadians are slightly prouder being Canadian than natural-born Canadians because they've gone through this process and they're aware of this process that they've gone through.
We've had the choice of being Canadian. It wasn't something that literally was a birthright. We consider it a privilege.
I agree with that. You know, I came a whole bunch of years ago, and I have a Canadian flag flying outside my house, so I've got that 88% there. There's another thing I do want to talk to you about, though. You know, as a newcomer once myself, how good are we at helping newcomers to adjust, to integrate to Canada?
Well, this poll suggests that we're one of the most successful countries in the world at making new immigrants feel at home, but a lot of people in this poll say we need to do more. More than 40% say we need to do more to help people integrate, to help people learn language, but also need to do a lot more when it comes to helping new Canadians find economic stability, finding quality jobs. We took this question to a professor here at Ryerson University in Toronto, and she reported back that, yeah, we need to do more when it comes to the economic front. Here's what she had to say.
We cannot rest on our laurels simply because we have enough evidence that a lot of new and skilled immigrants who are coming into Ontario, for example, do not have the opportunities to practice their professions, and therefore there is a big danger that people feel frustrated and they'll move out, and so the economic benefits of immigration may not be realized after all if we do not provide these opportunities for them.
So providing more opportunities, but also quality opportunities. That's what she really went on to say as well, that they're not just jobs, but quality jobs, and jobs that recognize the credentials that they bring to Canada. So while 1 in 4 Canadians, that's what this poll says, 1 in 4 new immigrants, rather, when they come to this country, say they feel like a citizen right away, there's still the suggestion we need to do more. We need to work harder at bringing economic stability to new Canadians.
All right, thank you for that, Melanie. That's the CBC's Melanie Nagy in Toronto. And here's a question you might want to tackle. Are you a good Canadian citizen? We have an interactive online quiz. It asks 10 questions and shows where you stand compared with other Canadians. And you won't want to miss this. Our viewers have sent in stories and pictures of the moment they felt most proud to be a Canadian. Just head to cbcnews.ca and look for the citizenship coverage.